Hello. Hopefully there's people there. Am I actually going to be alive? I'm looking forward to this. Hello. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. I've had a bit of a manic Sunday. Don't know about anybody else. Tell me what you've been up to. But I've been making a video and then editing a video, and then obviously we're doing a live here and also doing a quick live over on Facebook. So obviously tonight is the night of the big merch draw to see who's won the merch of their choice. My glamorous assistant is over there, refusing to come anywhere near the camera, and she's gonna press a random generator. I feel like I'm on some kind of weird 90s quiz show or something like that, where you press a random generator and somebody's name comes out. I was gonna say a random name, but somebody's name pops off. But yeah, hope everybody's having a good day. I have an 8-year-old winking at me from behind the camera. He's not actually working the camera, although you were working the camera earlier on, weren't you? Good stuff. So yeah, I was making a video about porridge today. That was that could have gone horribly wrong, I think. But yeah, Grandma Laurie, hello. Bad Hair Day Kimmy, that's a good name. Made it just in time. Good stuff. Haggy Lady, hello. Anna Holyfield, Joyce Fuller, Amanda Wisniewski, Medieval Maiden, hello. Angie Becker, Sheila N, Linda's World, Catherine Miller, Angie Katrin, Elle Sexton, Wen Tillman, and Grandma Laurie again. Hello. Hope you're all doing well. James is jumping up and down on you're getting a bit excited. So yeah, what's everybody else been up to today? Hello from Tennessee, Fish. You're not a Fish from Marillion, are you? That's me showing my age. 80s bands and stuff. Reba Gibbons, hello in Arkansas. Greetings from California. I bet you California is nice and cozy this time of year. I'm obsessed with the temperature in other places just because it's so cold here right now. It's sort of like 0 degrees. James Parker Sculpture, hello. You're not allowed to win anything, James Parker Sculpture, unfortunately. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? How's Winchester or wherever you are just now? My brother's just he phoned me earlier on. He's just gone down south, so he was in London today, I think. Alex Wardhaw, Godrock, take off, you hoser. Good day from Canada. Hoser's a Canada thing, isn't it? JS Stoddart. Hello, lots of people here. So yeah, in a few minutes time we will do the random generator thing. Just to freak you out, I am the gal that emailed you to straighten out the order of your brothers. Oh right, yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I'm the oldest, hence the boss. I'm also the shortest and probably the least handsome as well. If we're honest, don't tell them I just said that to the internet, didn't I? That's probably not good. Shame Life. Cheers from Cleveland, Ohio. Eric Olson, Sandra McClinchy, Pennsylvania. Remember to click the thumbs up. That's not me. That's someone else. Remember to click the thumbs up. Yeah. So hopefully, I'm paranoid one of my sons is going to come bursting through that door any minute, or probably the cat. He seems to be mooching about at the moment, looking for food. I watch you and Graham all the time. You need to watch James as well. He's the sculptor one. I'll give him a shout out, seeing as how he's watching. But yeah, James Parker Sculpture. If you like sculptures, stone sculptures, metal sculptures, glass sculptures, James Parker is your man. He's an international sculptor. He's always kind of going to different places. I believe he's got things in like the south of France and America and all over the place. Pulled over at a service station this live, hoping for a bit of nepotism in this prize draw. I knew you'd be hoping for nepotism, but it's not happening. I am a man beyond corruption. My sister laughed at me for getting so excited that you actually responded. Yeah, I wouldn't get that excited about me responding to anything, to be honest. Hello from Wisconsin. It's snowing here. Snow would be quite good. It would probably mean it was nice and probably means that kind of crisp cold rather than just a horrible kind of miserable. I keep moaning about the weather. I need to stop moaning about the weather. So yeah, today I've been making a video about porridge. It's really difficult making these kind of videos where you're trying to make something and say something at the same time, especially if especially when your daughter decides to help you out as well, and you're trying to get her to kind of talk without looking at you over here rather than actually looking at the camera. But yeah, she was judging the porridge because she is Goldilocks. Erica Olsen subscribed to all the good stuff. Kathleen Dolan, greetings from Nevada, USA. The only thing I know about Nevada is Las Vegas. Ruth Smith, nepotism, keep it in the family. Yeah, it comes from Roman emperor popes, doesn't it? Nepotism, I think it's something to do with nephews, something like that. I'm not sure. Maybe somebody can tell me what the story is. Is that the same as oats? What, porridge? Yeah, porridge. Yeah, basically porridge, oats. So Scots porridge is oats. You get other types of porridge that are made with different things. More ancient than that, I think it's barley porridge. But if you go to kind of other countries, you get different things that are used. I think you get rice porridge as well. I think I've seen chicken porridge, but that's maybe my imagination. I have a funny feeling I've seen chicken porridge in Malaysia. Oats, yes. Cool. Okie doke. I think it's 6 minutes past 7, so maybe we should press the button. So if my glamorous assistant, who refuses to appear on the camera, presses the button, we'll get a name. Hopefully. I'm using all the broadband probably doing this and trying to upload a YouTube video at the same time.
The winner is Anne Van Westen.
Anne Van Westen 2488. You have won the merch. I will be in touch to see what it is you want and where to send it to. So yeah, congratulations, Anne Van Westen. Let us know. I'll be in touch with you anyway, but let us know exactly what it is you want and we'll get it sent out. So congratulations. Catherine Carver, hello from Gig Harbor, Washington, USA. Yeah, that's a new word for me. Oh yeah, Washington State, I suppose, because that's kind of near Seattle, where my sister-in-law's from Seattle, actually, funnily enough. Jeffries, hello from Denver. Anna Holyfield, darn. Sorry, Anna. Gig Harbor. Made a huge pot of chili yesterday. Enjoying it today, quite right. Dina Ridings. If you never caught a live before, it's I tend to kind of put them up too quickly. I should maybe book them in like a couple of days in advance or something, and that might be a better way of doing it. Denver, well done. Good stuff. Oh, there you go, Caroline. Well done. So Caroline's tagged you in there. So we will be in touch. This is going to be quite a short and sweet one. I'm going to disappear shortly. I'm in the middle of uploading a video about the real Robinson Crusoe. I didn't realise there was a real Robinson Crusoe, but apparently there was. Even though his name wasn't Robinson Crusoe, he's just the person that kind of inspired him. Did you see the door open and close behind me there? That was an 8-year-old, not a ghost. Although it might have been more interesting if it was a ghost. Your country's beautiful. Hope to visit one. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? It's there's some days I'm kind of filming things and I can't quite believe that. I can't quite believe what I'm looking at and how lucky I am. When I was standing up in Glencoe a couple of weeks ago, filming the sunset, I couldn't believe I was actually there and that I was getting to do this. Bad Hair Day, Kimmy, are you going to write a Scotland Unplugged book? I am writing a Scotland Unplugged book. Funny you say that. So basically, it's kind of just it's part diary, part history of Scotland, part idiot goes on a tour of Scotland with an iPhone trying to figure out what the history of Scotland is. So it's kind of I'm learning what the history of Scotland is as I'm writing the book. So it's less of a kind of a stiff history book, more of a kind of a, I don't know, just a more of a kind of travelogue slash diary slash history book, if that makes sense. Which is probably something. It's probably something I would enjoy reading more. I read something. I love an audible audiobook. Other audiobooks brands are available, I'm sure. But I've been listening to something recently. It was called The Conspiracy Tourist, and it was about a guy called Dom Joly, and he was kind of going to different places and finding out about different things. I just like that type of book. Also, Pete McCarthy's Bars, another really good one that I really enjoyed kind of reading. So these kind of books with a bit of humour in them are what I enjoy really more than anything. Medieval Amazing, that's amazing. The book or the merch or the porridge. Linda's World, a book, definitely get it. I need to write it. I need to properly write it first. I'm kind of so obviously the videos kind of format. You've got almost bits to a book there anyway because you've kind of written it all out. But the diary entries and just kind of what's going on and putting it into an order and making it more concise, I suppose, is the fun bit of it. Are there updates about people who cut down the tree? The last I heard, there was a person who had been accused of it, and there was a kind of story going around about it. But as far as I'm aware, I'm not sure. I need to actually go and find out. But as far as I'm aware, nobody's actually been convicted of it. As far as I know, correct me if I'm wrong. Anyone out there? Reba Gibbs, you're looking forward to reading the books. I'm looking forward to actually spending some more time on it, I suppose. How about the islands? Lots of history there too. Yeah, absolutely. I do kind of need to get to the islands. I need to go to Skye, I think, and go looking for dinosaur footprints and fairy pools and all that kind of thing as well. Nitwitch, I want to know what brand your purple jacket is. I've spent far too much time trying to pause your videos at the right spot. I can see the brand. Thank you for your educational and humorous videos. It is Finisterre. So it's a company called Finisterre. They're based in Cornwall. They're kind of all about the environmentally friendly stuff. So if you buy, I kind of like it. I'm not sponsored by them or anything like that, but what I like about them is they're quite environmentally conscious. So if you buy a Finisterre jacket and you get a hole in it or it sort of wear through the elbow or something like that, you can send it back to them and they'll patch it up for you and it looks quite cool when it comes back. So yeah, Finisterre, just spelled Finisterre. I'll put a link in the description. But yeah, they do quite a lot of cool stuff, and the jacket's not the only thing I've bought from them over the years. Caroline, if you shared a post on Facebook, you still have a chance of winning in the draw. That's true, yes. We're going to do Facebook at 7:30. I'm always scared to say Facebook on YouTube because YouTube might pick it up and block me for saying Facebook or something. It's not true. My friends and I are going on a self-guided bookshop tour of the UK in 3 years. Maybe I'll be able to buy your book. Maybe. If you're going on a bookshop tour of the UK, you need to go to Wigtown, which is where I'm from. You probably know this already, but Wigtown, Scotland's national book town, and it has something like 20 bookshops in it at any given time. They're all kind of second-hand bookshops, although they do sell some new books as well, I believe. Some of them aren't exclusively bookshops, some of them are coffee shops and bookshops. My mum has a coffee shop there. So yeah, and I kind of didn't grow up in Wigtown itself, but kind of lived there from the age of about 21 onwards for a while. And my mum was born there and kind of grew up there, and my grandparents and my great-grandparents. There's a lot of history in the town. So yeah, if you're going there, definitely give Wigtown a look. Hello from Brampton, Ontario, Canada. Love your channel. Thank you very much. Finisterre. Yes, that's it. Yeah, that's the spelling. But yeah, definitely worth looking at Finisterre. As I say, I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but I do like their stuff. Mike Parker, the Hoof GP lives there. The Hoof GP does live there. He's yeah, he doesn't technically. He can't really claim Wigtown because he's outside. He's just outside it. I do remember my mum going into the local supermarket and and the ladies that work on the checkout kind of, they were talking to some tourists, and they just went, "That's his mum there." they were looking for the hoof GP. He once walked through he was in a cemetery, and walking through a cemetery with my nephew, and there were some guys at walkers, and they went, "Are you the hoof GP?" And he just went, "Most people call me Graham." Places you don't expect to see people that know who you are. What do you do in life besides make us all wish we lived in Scotland? What do I do in life? For a while I was I've done lots of things. Sold cars, tried to make it as a stand-up comedian once. I ran a coffee shop for a few years. Used to do kind of agricultural engineering stuff. But for the longest time, up to about now, I was a fraud manager for an e-commerce company, which was a lot of fun. I enjoyed doing that just because it was really interesting. You can see the door behind me is bouncing open and shut. And my sons both look like they're diving out of helicopters or something, the way they're... Hello. Yeah, so I used to be a fraud manager. Now I'm doing this for the next few months. So just trying to see as much of Scotland as I possibly can, stick it in videos, learn about the history of it, and write a book. So that's what I'm doing right now. False Idols, love the channel, the videos are amazing, but any idea why YouTube keeps suggesting some sideshow Bob-looking guy with a bovine foot fetish? No idea. He's lost, the hair's gone now. Wen Tillman, I would love to visit those shops. I prefer real books to ebooks. Yeah, I think everybody in Wigtown would agree with you, definitely. There's a guy called Sean Bethel who owns the biggest bookshop in Wigtown, and he actually has a Kindle on you know the kind of thing you would maybe see like a moose head on or something like that, the kind of plaque things that you get. And there's a Kindle that he's shot with a 12 bore, and there's a little kind of thing saying shot by Sean Bethel 2012, something like that. But it's quite cool. So yeah, pretty anti-Kindle in Wigtown just because everybody loves proper books. Although on a Kindle I can at least make the words bigger because I'm trying to stave off the reading glasses at the moment. Eric Olson, bookshop, coffee shop, bakery, cafe, heaven. Yep, basically there are a couple of those, and then obviously my mum's coffee shop as well. When Tillman, agreeing. So yeah, I am going to disappear in a couple of minutes, just because I need to go and jump over onto Facebook. I need to make sure this YouTube video is uploading as well. Otherwise, don't want to miss my 9 o'clock slot. So yeah, keep an eye out for that video coming out circa sort of maybe 8:30, 9 o'clock. There should be the video our time. That'll probably be afternoon US time. The video about the real Robinson Crusoe will be coming out. Does everyone know who Robinson Crusoe is if you're from the States? I'm guessing, yeah, because of the whole castaway thing. You were in Scotland in September to see your family. Can't wait to get back again. Stirling, it was truly magic. And Falkirk, more to see in our next trip back. Yeah, Stirling, Falkirk I don't really know so well, or Stirling actually, but it's a place I'm seeing more and more as time goes on, because obviously a lot of the history of the country kind of happened there. A lot of stuff obviously happened in the Lowlands as well, kind of around where I grew up. Whereas I think a lot of people tend to think everything happened in the Highlands. There's different bits of history happened in different places. It's more complicated than I ever thought it was. I've heard the name, but I don't remember exactly who Robinson Crusoe was. So Robinson Crusoe was a kind of fictional character who gets marooned on an island for 28 years. Alexander Selkirk was the person who he was actually based on, or one of the people he was based on. And he lived in a place that we were on holiday, and I never knew anything about him until I read about him in a visitor book. Falkirk Whale, I've actually been to the Falkirk Whale. There's a video on the channel about the Falkirk Whale, although it is kind of an earlier video and it's probably not one of my best. because I think as time goes going on, I'm in the videos less, and the actual things that I'm filming are in it more, and that's just something you learn as time goes on. It's quite funny looking back on older videos and thinking, I wouldn't have done it that way now. But that's, I suppose, the same with everything. Friday, yes, Friday was Robinson Crusoe. Right, I am going to disappear just now. Thank you all for turning up. Thanks for all the comments and for watching the videos. There wouldn't be much point in me making videos if nobody was watching them or kind of reacting to them, so it does all mean a lot. And obviously lives don't really work well if I'm standing in the kitchen on my own. But yeah, thanks all for sharing the post about the merch and for entering the competition. Obviously, if you shared it on Facebook as well, jump on over to Facebook and I'll be doing another live feed there. Okay, have a great Sunday, whatever you're up to. Cheers.